Please welcome Saurav Singh.
Hello. Hi. Welcome once again to Accelerate. And it's so good to see all of you and many more who are joining us virtually. My name is Saurav Singh. I am a senior manager at Amazon. And I will be joined by my colleague, Shahrukh. And together we have some exciting new updates for you to help you grow and optimize your business further on Amazon. But before we start, let's do a pulse check of the room. So just by simple show of hands, how many of you spend a significant amount of time deciding how to improve the discoverability of your products? Like, I guess almost all of you. In fact, our survey shows that more than 90% of the selling partners conduct some kind of keyword research prior to launching some kind of search-based ad campaign. Maybe one more question. How many of you have been using cost as a major lever to take business-critical decisions, especially in this past year? Yep. You have told us repeatedly that growing a business isn't solely about improving the top line or improving sales. Your cost to operate that business also matters. Here's the good thing. We have got you covered. But before that, let's get into the agenda. So we will quickly talk about the growth opportunities tool. We will then go deeper, talk about what we are doing about helping you with keywords. We'll talk a bit about cost savings and the recommendations that will help you improve your cost structure. And then we will go behind the scenes on how we build all these recommendations for you with our data and insights. And then there will be a sneak peek into things that are going to come up in the next few quarters. Sounds exciting? But before we start further, at the end of this session, we will have a live Q&A. If you haven't yet downloaded the Accelerate app, please do so. You can find the instructions at the back of your badge. And to submit questions or vote for questions others have submitted for this session, use your in-app QR code scanner to scan this code. You also see it on the screens. And then select Q&A from the panel on the right. Right? OK. So every business is unique. All of you are unique. All of your products are unique. And you have repeatedly told us that there are different problems that you face or different challenges that you face based on the product, the category that you operate in. You have told us that some of the major challenges that you face are either reducing cost, improving the traffic to your products, or increasing the sales of your product. Here's one quote where a seller like you called out how businesses are diving deeper to understand the cost of their operation. And we know that limiting costs is an essential criteria for you to take your business forward. Here's one more quote. This just underlines what we talked about earlier, where businesses are spending a lot of time and energy in optimizing search advertising. And as this quote shows, this is sometimes guesswork, but it doesn't have to be that way. And that's where growth opportunities comes in. So what is growth opportunities? It's a tool that offers centralized recommendations and metrics to help you optimize your product portfolio and achieve growth. These recommendations are personalized to your specific business and to your specific products. And the two core aspects of growth opportunities is centralization and personalization. Instead of you needing to search all of Seller Central for different actions to optimize for your business, we organize it all in one place for you. And these recommendations are customized so that you can find the right steps for your own business needs and for your specific focus areas. Before we go further, let's try to understand the philosophy behind recommendations. And that comes from these three pillars: data, insights, and recommendations. So data is the raw information, like sales and traffic, that informs us about the health of our business. So think of business reports. You go there, you see what's the traffic, what's the sales, and that's raw data to help you understand the health of your business. Data leads to insights. That gives us some unique aspects, helps us understand the unique aspects of our business. For example, we talked about the sales raw data. From there, you can understand what's the repeat rate or repeat purchase rate for your product, and that's an insight. And then we utilize these data and insights to identify optimal recommendations or actions that you need to take. As I said, every business is unique, and all of you have specific focus areas specific to your products. We are evolving growth opportunities to help meet these different business objectives of yours. Till now, the growth opportunities tool on Seller Central was focused on just improving sales and conversion with recommendations that focused on this specific objective. I'm very pleased to announce that we are changing that today. We are launching 3 new objectives to help you improve your business. The first one is drive traffic, where you will get specific set of recommendations that will enable you to keep a healthy flow of traffic coming to your product. The next one, grow new products. And this is specifically for cold start ASINs so that you get a guided knowledge about how to grow your new ASINs. And the final one is reduce cost, which details out recommendations and specific metrics that help you reduce the cost of operating your business. Apart from the recommendations that you are already getting to drive sales, you will now see recommendations and a specific set of customized metrics that will help you understand these 3 objectives better and help you get the right recommendations for these objectives. To talk more about these new objectives and new recommendations, I will now call on stage my colleague Shahrukh.
Hello, everyone. Super excited to be here. The team and I have been working really hard over the last little year to bring these recommendations to you, and very excited to dive deep into each of the 3 new outcomes that Saurav mentioned. Specifically, we're going to try and help you improve traffic to your listings. We're going to try and help you reduce your cost of doing business. And we're also going to help you grow your new products. Now, as we discussed before, all businesses are different. And one of the biggest outcomes that we heard you spend a lot of time on is traffic. The keywords recommendations that we recently launched on growth opportunities is designed to help you with just that. Now, to help you optimize your return on ad spend, we've heard time and again that keywords can make or break an ad campaign. Additionally, the success of ad campaigns has a big impact on your business on Amazon. So we identified the problem. We also realized that we have some very, very important insights that we can generate from Amazon Brand Analytics, which has all the raw data of your products for each search term across the funnel. So impressions, clicks, cart ads, and ultimately purchases, and how your products perform across each of them for each search term. We use all of those insights to bring you the keyword suggestions. And we're starting with 4 in 2024 before evolving the feature further, in 2023 before evolving the feature further in 2024. The first is high volume keywords. These are keywords where customers are organically driving volume to your product. The second is low impression, high conversion keywords. These are keywords where your product's share of purchases relative to impressions is higher. meaning when customers search for your product using this search term, they're more likely to buy it, but at this point, they're not finding it for that search term to that extent. So these are some of the long-tail keywords that can really help you personalize your ad campaigns for each specific product. The third, and this is a bit of a fan favorite, is seasonal keywords. There are two types of keywords within this. The first is keywords in the past year for an upcoming period that saw a surge in search volume. An example of that in September would be if Starbucks were selling products on Amazon, pumpkin spice lattes. So we saw that trend last year for a particular product. We surfaced that to you. And the second is recent trends. So what did change month over month in the last month for your product, and where do we see anticipating customer demand? So these keywords really help you increase your responsiveness to evolving and seasonal customer preferences. And the final one, last but not the least, is high opportunity keywords. These are search terms where your product is performing well today across a number of metrics. However, the share of clicks for this particular search term is not concentrated on a small number of products. What that indicates to you is an opportunity to build market leadership and really own that top of page slot for this search term. Now, let's see how these show up on our page. When we designed this experience, we really wanted to focus on two key principles. One is we wanted to give you enough information to arm you with the ability to choose the right keyword for your campaign with the right strategies and the right metrics. However, we didn't want to overwhelm you. So finding the right balance there was important. The second is we wanted to make it as seamless as possible. So on our page, as you'll see, the keywords start showing up at the bottom of the sponsored products recommendation. So any ASIN that has an eligible sponsored products recommendation for which we see opportunities for specific keywords will be showing up, as well as the keyword type. And then when you want to dive deeper, you can click on the keywords themselves or the Create Sponsored Products Ad button, where then we give you additional metrics that help you make the right decision on which keywords to add to your campaign. This includes things like organic search volume, click share, etc. If you want to dive deeper into the metrics, we also have a link to search analytics. And there you can see exactly this ASIN on the search dashboard, so you can dive deeper into the raw data. And then once you are familiar with the data, you understand which keywords you want to add, you can select whichever ones you want to add, click on launch an ad for the review and edit in the ad console, and you're taken to the ad console where these keywords are auto-populated for you. There you can change your bids, you can add more keywords, remove more keywords, edit more keywords, and it's a very seamless experience. We recently conducted a pilot, and the results were very encouraging. Keywords that were generated by growth opportunities saw a 33% higher return on ad spend on average than those that didn't. Additionally, when we did a closed beta with some of our selling partners, across very, very important criteria such as relevancy of the keywords we were suggesting, relevancy of this feature, as well as usability, we saw more than 80% positive responses across all of those dimensions. This is a seller code that highlights sort of the value proposition of this feature. In this particular example, having seen the insights from the keywords for a particular product, the selling partner actually could pivot their entire marketing strategy and market the product differently across channels based on the insight. All right, so now that we talked about top line, let's switch our focus to bottom line. And in this macroeconomic environment, we hear how important cost is to you, and we really want to help you optimize your cost of doing business on Amazon. And what we did was we looked at all of the ways in which costs are driven for selling partners, cross-referenced them with how we can impact those down through recommendations, and chose our top 3 categories. So our recommendations are focused on 3 things. 1, we want to help you reduce your customer returns. Second, we want to help reduce your inventory storage costs. And third, we would like to help reduce your inventory inbound cost. We'll now be diving into each of these. First, reduce customer returns. This feature leverages and collects all of the best insight from customer Q&A data and identifies the one that's most relevant for your product for you to position the product differently and reduce the returns. So this is the same questions as when customers are asking, does this product come with batteries? Does this product come in different sizes? We collect the best of that insight and present that to you on our page. You can click Reduce Returns on our page, and like all of the best insights and the raw data for each particular product will show up to help you sort of make that decision. Early pilots for this one has also been really, really encouraging, and we saw sellers that use these recommendations have reduced their returns by 6%. The next category is reduce inventory inbound costs. Now, overall, we've heard inventory costs can be a major driver of reducing your profitability on Amazon or like driving your costs up. And managing these are very, very important to succeeding to the extent you would like on Amazon. So the first recommendations we have in this category are about reducing inventory storage cost. This recommendation flags all of the products where our proprietary models identify are in excess of inventory, where you're paying excess storage costs when you may not have to, and then surfaces recommendations to help you reduce that. So the first recommendation within that is sponsored products. So we identify where you may save money and reduce and increase your revenue by ad campaigns, which are pre-populated for you to reduce your storage costs. You also have the ability to take these products and launch deals on our customer-facing outlet page to clear the inventory faster and reduce cost. The second category within inventory is inventory inbound cost. Now, what this recommendation does is identifies products where we don't need the Amazon barcode label, and you can change that to the manufacturer's barcode label, ultimately helping you save on labor and material. This is really powerful because in our studies, we saw that 2 billion eligible units of inbound inventory can benefit from this recommendation. And on average in the US, each unit can save 11 cents. So when you multiply those numbers, the potential opportunity is very, very big. So sellers that have previewed this recommendation are providing positive feedback, as you can see in this example. All right, so that was our second objective. Let's now switch gears into one that we've heard time and again is another pain point, and that's growing new products and getting over the cold start problem. There's 3 recommendations that we have in this category. The first is adding main image to ensure that your product is discoverable in search. The second is enroll in Vine to ensure that new products get the reviews to build customer trust to then scale. And the third is to create sponsored products to really take the product to the next level. Now, like I've mentioned, time and again, we've heard cold start is a problem that is really hard to figure out. It's really hard to understand which actions should be taken for which product in which order to generate that first sale or the first few sales. You nail down your business idea, you source your product, you launch your Amazon store, and ultimately, there can be crickets. The product isn't selling, you went through a lot of work to get it on Amazon, and we understand this is an issue and we're here to help. The Grow New Products objectives is aimed at just that. We surface recommendations that are most likely to increase the probability of sales of a new product. We built a new machine learning model that cross-references a suggested action or an eligible action to all similar products that we've seen overcome the cold start objective and gives you a very powerful metric, and that's probability of sale. So on our page, when you navigate to growth new products, you'll see stack ranked based on probability of sale, all of the actions you can take for your new products to get those sales. So I hope that was really helpful. We know a little bit more about the new recommendations under all of the objectives to help you grow your business. I'm going to call Saurav back onto the stage to talk about some of the data and insights that powered the recommendation. Thank you.
And I'm back. Thanks, Shahrukh. So we went through some of the most exciting recommendations and objectives that can now help you grow your business and optimize it further. But let's go deeper into understanding the data and insights that power these recommendations. And guess what? You can use some of these data and insights yourself to go beyond just these recommendations and find out some more insights for your business. So let's start with some of the recommendations we talked about today. And the first one is the keywords recommendation, where we use the customer search insights data to find the most suitable keywords for your products. To build our keyword suggestions, we make use of the data found on the search query performance dashboard in the brand analytics tab on Seller Central. On this dashboard, you can find details of the keywords that are currently driving traffic to your own products and how does your product fare against those keywords. You will find metrics like impression share, click share, and purchase share that can help you understand the performance of your product with respect to these keywords and how you are doing versus the benchmarks. We use these very insights to create the keyword recommendation that was presented earlier. While this is an otherwise manual process, this makes it much more easier, and the keyword recommendation presents all the necessary information in just one location for you to quickly act upon them. Up next is the new returns recommendation that we talked about, for which we are using customer Q&A data to power these recommendations. And let's try to understand that with probably a case study. Let's start with a product example, camping tent. This is Seattle, after all. We love our outdoors. So for customer returns, our machine learning model uses raw Q&A data to suggest actionable updates to the product detail page that will help reduce the return rates. You can see that for this example in camping tent, the questions asked were around the ability to withstand water and withstand the different weather conditions. And therefore, the topic that's suggested to you is waterproof or weather resistant that you can then go on and add on your detail page and prevent chances of returns. But we don't want to just stop with customer Q&A data. We want to go deeper to help you add more value to your business. And to do so, we are launching insights based on customers' return comment and improving the existing customer review insights on Product Opportunity Explorer to help you further understand your products better, reduce returns, and create better product selection decisions. Let's understand this again with the same example. So now with the improved customer review insights dashboard, you can actually see both the positive and negative comments that are coming for your product. As you can see here, this is just an example, like 22% of negative reviews are mentioning weatherproof issues. And you can further deep dive on these issues ranging from the concerns about windy conditions or the tent getting too hot. And this will help you identify customer feedback that may eventually lead to returns. To access the improved Insights dashboard, you can go onto Product Opportunity Explorer, click on the Niche Details tab, and then Customer Review Insights is in there. To get even more precise in understanding your returns trend, we are also launching a new product return insights analysis powered by the customer return comments, which also enables you to see the trends for topics which are influencing your returns. For example, here we see that around 17% of return comments are calling out weatherproof topic with a steady rise in the topic over the last year. And you can look at these specific concerns and identify ways to address them and eventually start reducing your returns. Just like customer review insights, this new insights tab will be available within niche details of Product Opportunity Explorer. So by utilizing this customer feedback insights, you are not only able to improve your existing products and reduce the returns that you are seeing, but you are also able to develop a better product that will meet the customer preferences. And that helps you in deciding what do you launch next. With the launch of these two dashboards, you will now understand customer preferences. You will understand how customer sentiments vary across the variations of the same product. And you will understand how these customer sentiments are trending over time. We are launching Customer Sentiment Insights this December in our Product Opportunity Explorer tool. We do have some early reviews from some of the sellers like you who had access to this pilot. Let's hear them out.
So we use customer review insights daily. Every morning we wake up and we read our reviews, and we do so to understand our business. It's the pulse of our business. And understanding why you're getting good reviews, understanding why you're getting negative reviews is critical. I would read reviews and I would try to understand trends just by remembering, did we get a review like this before? Is this a trend that's occurring? And now I can actually look at a dashboard on Amazon and conclusively say, yes, this is a trend, or no, this isn't a trend. And it's customer sentiment. So if the trend is negative on a product that you're trying to launch, you need to make some changes right away. If the trend's positive, you're doing the right things. So it's a pretty easy check on the pulse of your business and understand if you're heading in the right direction or not.
When we first heard about customer sentiment insights, it almost sounded too good to be true. The notion that we could get more granular into what customers are looking for was very exciting to us. So we immediately checked it out as a team, and we were very impressed with what we saw. So customer review insights help give us a lot of background information on how we can better serve our customers for a given market. However, customer sentiment analysis and insights has really helped us get more granular with that data, so we can get more in the weeds and develop better products. We no longer have to go through manually reviewing all the reviews for a given market set. We can use this tool and it will summarize this information for us, so it saves us time, resources, which gives us more time to focus on what matters, which is making a better product for customers. So our favorite feature from Customer Sentiment Insights has to be the returns tool. This provides us with extra information about our product, our customers, and our pain points. And this just allows us to make better decisions going forward to improve our products and to continue serving our customers.
Those feedbacks are great and very helpful to us. And we would love to keep getting feedback for the products, for the new updates that we are launching, because that helps us improve things. Okay, so time for a quick recap. We started with recommendations and how recommendations for driving traffic, reducing cost on Growth Opportunities tool can help you improve your product experience and your product performance. We then went behind the scenes to understand how Search Analytics dashboard available on Amazon Brand Analytics and Customer Review Insights available on Product Opportunity Explorer power these recommendations, and how you can yourself deep dive into data and analytics to learn from these tools directly as well. Before we wrap up, let me talk a little bit about some of the real cool things we are also going to launch over the next few quarters. So you saw how we utilize Search Analytics Insights to improve advertising recommendations. And you have asked this for long, and in the coming quarters, we are going to also start utilizing customer loyalty and customer segmentation insights to further improve your advertising experience and help you engage with the right customer at the right time. We will also be launching a new autopilot experience across our analytics and recommendations tool that will proactively identify issues and opportunities for your products and give you relevant and timely recommendations to resolve those issues even before they become real issues. We hope that this presentation was useful for you. We hope that this will help you understand how recommendations and analytics can make your Amazon journey even better. And you will visit Growth Opportunities, Search Analytics, and Product Opportunity Explorer frequently to grow your business to new heights. Thank you very much.